for a mow yet? Okay, I'll come over and I might be something I can knock out today actually. Oh, you're absolutely right. So we got that rain last night. Yeah. So you're thinking he'll be there around 4, you said?
Day 2.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'll tell you, I might go over and walk it today, see what it feels like, and then make a decision. Yep, yep. Okay. I'll tell you, I'll definitely plan this break, and I'll see what the yard situation looks like while I'm doing that. I'm gonna check my calendar. I'm in Marshall the next 2 days, but one's a morning and one's an evening. So let me see which is which, and I'll see whether I'm gonna do it today or not. Once I find out what I'm going to do. All right. Yeah, no problem. Do you have chemicals or I need to pick them up? Okay. I'll swing by and grab it down. I'm actually going to grab two because I need one for week 2. I ordered it. I'll give you a heads up whenever I'm headed back to the mountain area. I got a buddy up here who's going to get his place. I told him I'd pay him a visit while I was in town, and I'll head back on the walk. Well, yeah, I want to give it till at least lunchtime, get that sun behind me and maybe go to that a little bit. Yeah, not a problem. All right, buddy, I'll have you later. All right, thanks, buddy. So what's the rope for?
It's because it's cheap.
Oh, cheap.
This is part of my thing. I'm on video. 10 minutes a day. This is the theory. 10 minutes a day for 2 weeks. And
Static balance?
And then you learn your static balance. You don't need the rope no more.
Okay.
So you try to use the rope, less and less.
Right.
But the rope's there to keep you from putting your feet down.
So what about the handlebars? Do you ever go one hand on the handlebar, or do you just
You can.
Yeah.
But the thing, and it's easier.
Because you stand up all the way right when you got the rope, but if you bend a little bit, you're more in that tight position like you
and that's easier.
Right.
And of course, both hands on the handlebars is even more easier.
Right.
But then
You're gonna fall if you go for the rope. If you need the rope and you got both hands on, you're gonna bobble too
well,
much.
the deal is once you break that triangle, then you stop using hand inputs.
Okay.
And it, like with the no, it's all feet, and that's the thing. You're trying to make your feet settle.
Okay.
You get that core balance.
Mm-hmm.
You just to train your brain.
Nice.
And it's only been 4 minutes. It seems like 2 hours. So.
Where you got your counter at? You can see it?
Well, I can see the clock on the wall, but then I got the video.
Oh, okay. It is 4 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
4.5. Nice. I seen Dane does the same thing.
Oh, does it?
He grabbed a beer out of his pocket on there, cracked it open and drank it while he was doing that.
Just standing there with that.
One hand on the handlebar.
He's doing one hand and the rope.
No rope.
Oh, no rope. He's just standing.
He was quick though. I mean, he was like.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like you know, every time I ride now, I practice. It's like I try to do I try to get up, you know, of course, where I'm doing classes, you know, for 2 weekends, you get the opportunity to crank the bike like 9,000 times. So every time I get on the bike, you get up and balance, you crank it, and then you put it in gear, and then you ride off. And so, you know, you get more and more used to it, you know, and every time stopping, and you know, when I was up at, up here in Chattanooga, Jasper, doing the classes, you know, we done a lot of circle, you know, trying stuff. And I tried to never put my feet down.
Yeah, I do that almost every ride. I try to do something, try to challenge myself. Sitting down, standing up, full turn sitting down, full turn standing up, just even bars caught going between trees. I'll do different things to try different attack approaches to see, you know, what works best. What works.
But it, I mean, like say, doing it outside is easier, doing it in the grass is easier, doing it uphill is easier.
Yeah, on this slick trial.
On here, slick concrete, it's the hardest place to do it. So I figure if I can do it here, I can do it anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh. And yesterday is the first time I tried it. I put my video on YouTube, and I told.
I feel like I saw this yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah. I don't remember the rope. I don't remember seeing the rope, but yeah, I remember you doing this.
Yeah. The rope was definitely there. I was struggling. I was doing a lot of talking, just like now I'm talking. Has it been 10 minutes yet?
About 5.
Oh. But yeah, you can get out of control.
What is that trials bike you got there?
It's a TRS.
Who makes that? Scorpa or?
No, TRS.
TRS. Okay. I don't know really anything about the trial stuff.
They're
very minimal.
You know, it's another one of those that's big elsewhere.
Yeah.
They only import 200 of these a year into the U.S.
Is that right?
The gold.
Wow.
This is their top line. It's the bike far exceeds my abilities.
Yeah.
Far. Oh.
I got my buddy's 2000 model beta. No, it's a gas 280.
Yeah.
And I love riding that little thing, but I don't know what I'm doing on it. I mean,
But you can see when you turn it how much it changes the balance.
Oh yeah.
And that's what you learn on these things is, you know, when you balance it, you.
So you try to switch, do one half one way, one half the other way?
Yeah.
Like with your hand and the rope and all?
Oh. But typically you use the front wheel to balance.
Yeah, oh yeah. And the brake too, like
hold the brake.
Power if you're out, you know.
Little clutch, little heel. You watch, you know, like I had Ray Peters here, and he would stop on the hill and stand there and have a conversation with you, and he would be like rolling back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just I mean, and it's like this right here. When I'm sitting here talking to you, my mind is not focused on this, so it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's.
You think too hard on it, you'll.
Yeah, if I stand here and stare at the bike, and then you're like.
You ever carry a hot cup of coffee and try to watch it and walk at the same time? You know what happens. You gotta pay no attention to it.
And the downside is where it puts pressure on your feet. It puts your feet to sleep. So
yeah, you about probably need to do boots while you do that.
Oh, and that was one of the comments that I had. One of my buddies told me last night. He said if I put my boots on, I'd do better.
I guarantee it.
Because it stiffens your ankles up too.
Well, when I first started riding that trials bike, I didn't want to wear my big TCX bulky boots, so I started wearing these, just my regular, you know, Wellington steel-toed slip-on work boots.
Yeah.
Well, they would make my feet hurt, the pegs, because they go into the soles pretty hard. I have an old pair of Moose boots that are just like low end, they're not hinged, they're just a cheaper motocross boot, you know, that I had years ago. That's what I've been using to ride a trials bike. Yeah, it's way, I mean, I can still do, I got all of this I'd ever need, so, yeah. They're coming apart, I mean, they're wore out, you know, they're split. This one, the right one, is literally split all the way down the seam from a little KX100 I kicked for a little boy one day. I put his kicker, there was a little, must have been a little pinhole. I put his kicker in there and kicked it, and it just went, slit that thing off. Yeah, and I tried to weld it, plaster weld it or whatever. I tried to shoe glue it. I tried to do everything, and it's just silicone, it's just leaking. There ain't no stopping that.
No. Gonna be getting close.
Let's see. Ten seconds.
It's 10 minutes. But it took me a few seconds to walk over here and get going, so I'll have to
All right, you're at 10 now. You better do 5 more seconds to compensate that walk.
That will. And what I want to try to do is I want to try to get my balance and see how long I can go without the rope.
There you go.
So, and that's the thing, I'm dependent on the rope.
There you go.
That was it.
Cool.
2 seconds.
Cool deal.
You can hit stop for me. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man.